Panhandler returns diamond ring to its owner, but is surprised by her reaction to it. But before we start, please give the video a like and make sure to subscribe to Wonderbot and hit the bell so you'll never miss any uploads from us. A kind heart makes an individual even more attractive. A soul filled with compassion and respect for others is invincible even when confronted by hardships. But sometimes your kindness takes you to the places you never expect. Bill Ray, a beggar, helped a woman in getting her ring back, not knowing his selfless act was going to turn his life upside down. Sometimes some actions have the most unexpected reactions. Sara felt as if her world had come crashing down when she realized that her engagement ring was missing. Her ring was missing from the moment she gave a small gift to a homeless man. She found herself at her wit's end. Losing your engagement ring is a big blow to anyone. Not only are they close to your heart, but also come expensive. The owner of Darling Yoga Studio, Sara Darling, loved her engagement ring, made of diamond, and losing it was nothing short of a trauma for her. She would never take it off, and now the ring was gone. For once, the woman took it off her hand as she had injured her finger the day before. She put the ring in her bag for safekeeping until the time her finger heals. She thought her bag would be the safest place for the ring. She felt guilty after taking it off, but she had to do it for safety reasons. She couldn't have been more wrong. While heading to work, she passed by a homeless person. The woman thought of giving something to the man. She reached for the loose change in her bag and gave it to the beggar. Thereafter, Sara kept on walking without giving it a second thought. At that time, Sara could not realize that her ring was missing. It was after some time that she learned that her ring was not there in her purse. Sara recalled, "It was horrible. It was such a feeling of loss. It meant so much to me beyond just the financial value." Sara tried to recall where she could have lost her ring. She suspected that she might have lost her ring while giving some change to the homeless man. She remembered that was the only time she'd opened her bag the entire day. She decided to meet the guy again. Maybe Sara had scooped the ring along with the change from her bag and dropped it in the homeless man's cup. She'd not looked at the change when she was giving them away. Well, the notion took her breath away. So was her ring gone for good? Well, the chances of finding the ring back were next to nothing. However, she decided to give it a try. She kept on praying and hoping to find the man on the spot. In a matter of a few minutes, Sara found herself back in the same spot. Unfortunately, the beggar was nowhere to be seen. The man wasn't there. She wondered if she was ever going to see him again. Sara had no hope now. She returned home dejected and distressed. She told her husband about it with tears in her eyes. Her husband Bill consoled her and told her to look for the same guy at the same place. So she went there again with the hope of finding him. Fortunately, the guy was there. He was standing in the same spot with the same cup. Sara had never felt so relieved on seeing someone. She paced towards him and said, "I don't know if you remember me, but I think I gave you something that's very precious to me." The homeless man's reply brought tears to her eyes. He asked, "Was it a ring?" "Yeah, I have it. I kept it for you." Sara was happy and surprised both. She'd not expected him to keep the ring. In fact, she thought he would have sold it off for some money. Most individuals would do that. However, this man was clearly different. Sara wanted to thank him, but could not find the right word. The woman had run out of words. Tears were rolling down her cheek when she took back the ring. She thanked him, but she knew that was not enough to show him how grateful she was. She thought of doing something big for him. The name of the panhandler was Billy Ray Harris. He was a 55-year-old homeless man. The guy had been living as homeless for many years. A particular road corner in Kansas City was his residence. The man would sleep there at night and would spend days with a cup in his hand and ask passers-by for change. The man found himself on the road to fend for himself about 16 years ago. The man had struggled a lot to survive each day. Anyone in his situation would try to make most of each day and every chance coming his way. Naturally, he thought of selling the ring when he found it in his cup. The man contacted local jewelers to know the worth of the ring. Well, the amount he was told got him by surprise. The jeweler offered $4,000 in exchange for the ring. However, Billy did not sell it off because he doubted it was worth a lot more than the local jeweler had told him. The jeweler tried hard to negotiate with him, but the man decided not to sell it. He had his reasons. Though the man wanted money badly, he could not sell the expensive ring. He doubted that someone had accidentally dropped the ring in his cup. What if the person comes back tomorrow? What will he tell him or her? Even though the ring would have provided him with enough money, his conscience did not allow him to do that. Billy Ray just could not sell the ring. His kindness was what set him apart from the people. As he had doubted, a lady did come back asking him about the ring a few days later. That was the moment he felt proud of himself for not trading the ring for some money. Billy gave the ring back to her. It was a good moment. He said, "I just couldn't do it. I'm not saying I'm an angel, but I'm not a devil either." Billy told the woman, "I could tell exactly how much it meant to you as soon as I held it up." Sara said, "It just makes me realize there are good people out there." Billy controlled his temptation for someone he did not even know. The man, despite his unfavorable condition, decided to save the ring for someone he did not even know. Sara was indeed very lucky that she lost her ring to a man like Billy. The couple planned on doing something big in order to repay the old man. They wanted to help him the way he helped Sara when she needed it most. Sara explained, "It was just such a feeling of loss when it was gone, so I am eternally grateful to him." After a lot of wondering and pondering, the couple decided to plan a fundraiser for Billy. They kicked off the work by creating a GoFundMe page with the aim of collecting $1,000. According to the couple, this is the least he deserves for his honesty. The couple, who were deeply impressed by the old man, thought of sharing their experience with the world. They took to the internet and posted their story. Well, the post received reactions from all over the world. What's more, donations too kept coming in. Billy had won many hearts. Sara and Bill had created the page with the intention of collecting enough money to put the man to pay for his bills and new clothes. Sara explained, "We set it up because a lot of people that we were touched by the story expressed interest in helping Billy Ray. We set the goal of $1,000 and we're hoping to achieve maybe $4,000 because that's what he was offered on the spot for the ring." The tale warmed many hearts, and that's why a lot of people came forward to assist in raising the cash. The old man went on to make headlines for his act of kindness. At the beginning of establishing the page, Sara and Bill hoped to raise $1,000 for him. Gladly, the couple, in a span of 3 months, managed to gather over $190,000, donated by more than 8,000 individuals. People did not only donate money, but also admired the man for his generosity. Whereas some kept on admiring him, there were people who shared their own experience. One person from England wrote, "In life, what goes around comes around. Billy, your sweet actions, despite being dire straits yourself, prove that there's a humility in the world. You are one shining example. Lots of love from across the pond." Sara and Bill had kept it a secret from Billy. When they came to him with the cash and the story, the man could not believe his ears. Whereas the entire world was admiring him for his great deed, Billy still felt himself unworthy of all these praises and love. "I like it, but I don't think I deserve it," Billy said. In fact, he was surprised at seeing people's reactions. "What I actually feel like, what has the world come to when someone returns something that doesn't belong to him and all this happens?" Billy continued, "I still see some of the same people, but only now, instead of coming up and giving me change, they're coming up, shaking my hand and, saying, 'Hey, good job.'" His honesty not only made him a hero, but also helped him get off the street. The money helped him a lot in starting a new life. Not many people get this chance. He considered himself lucky and decided to use cash wisely. Billy contacted an attorney who suggested he put the money into a trust. The man now had enough cash to buy himself a vehicle along with a house. He'll be doing the reconstruction on his own. Well, this is not where the story ends. Billy was yet to get the greatest gift of his life. After getting fame and money, the man reunited with his lost family. His family had been searching for him for the last 16 years. They saw him on TV, and it's from there they found him. Billy's family thought that their brother had passed away. Naturally, they were very much relieved when they spotted him on TV. Robin, Billy's sibling, recalls how she felt when she learned that her brother was alive. "I got on the computer one morning, and I knew it was my brother as soon as I saw the picture. Robin lived in Wichita Falls, Texas, that was 500 miles away. Robin was more than happy about finding her brother back. We cried on the phone and talked about how happy we were that we found each other because he said he was worried about me too. He'd been gone so long," reminisced Robin. Billy Ray was over the moon when he saw his siblings again. "I'm glad that we all got in touch with each other. I was really worried about them, and they were worried about me. And there were so many stories going around in Texas that I was dead or in Arkansas and nobody knew anything." Billy Ray is in constant touch with his family now. Bill said, "We're actually talking about having a family reunion. I can't wait. I got happy feet." NBC News was following the story from the beginning, and after uncovering so many good surprises in Billy's life, the channel invited Sara, Billy Ray, and Billy on their show to share their experience. Well, the trio talked about heart-melting response and the assistance of the community. They started with the losing of the ring and how it changed Billy's life.